welcome to Nervi Ferrari, the only high school in Morbegno. My name is Tobia and today I'll be your tour guide. So, the school is divided between two buildings, the scientific side here in Sant'Antonio Square and the artistic side in Credaro Street. We are going there soon. The school as we know it today was born in 1990 after the union between Nervi and Ferrari. Nowadays, this is attended by 900 students, divided into 7 different classes. Now, please, do follow me inside. So, the scientific side is divided between 4 different classes. The scientific class, so traditional science class, then human sciences class, applied sciences class, and last but not least, the linguistic class, which I've been attending for 3 years and 205 days, Sundays included. Now, let's get into a linguistic class at our school. My colleague Julia is going to introduce it for me. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get a coffee.
Yes, okay. Amazed?
So let's begin. The Linguistic High School is focused on the study of foreign languages. Here we learn 3 foreign languages: English, German, and French. We study both grammar and literature, so we can learn about different countries, history and culture. Because of this, getting in touch with people from these cultures that we study in books is a valuable experience for us and a way to strengthen our skills. Once a week, we have class with a native speaker teacher, so we can improve our pronunciation and speaking skills. We also take Latin classes, but only for the first 2 years, so even if someone is not a big fan of this subject, the pain doesn't last for long. And with that, I think that's all. Let's go and meet my friend Filippo, who is going to tell you all about another course made from lovers of other people's business.
The Human Science course focuses on the acquisition of specific skills in the field of educational science, sociology, anthropology, psychology. The course is the best for people who want to learn everything about the human nature, and it is a relatively new course for the Nervi Ferrari High School. During the first 2 years, we also study laws and economics, 2 hours a week, in order to have a basic understanding of our society. We follow Latin classes throughout the 5 years, and I really can't stand it. On the other hand, I really like Italian literature and philosophy. After high school, in university, we have a broad variety of choices, but the most popular ones are communication and teaching. If I have to be truly honest with you, I really like this school because we don't study a lot of math, chemistry, physics or biology. I can't stand those subjects. I can't understand how people from the scientific course do it. Well, I guess we all have different interests. For example, people and the students at the traditional scientific school know everything about masochism. I would love for you to meet them. Follow me.
Alright, I present the traditional scientific course now. The traditional scientific high school has a strong focus on science subjects, mathematics, physics and natural sciences, but without neglecting the humanities, with hours dedicated to Latin language and culture. We could say it's the perfect program for the undecided. With a scientific education, many choose to pursue humanities courses in universities without too much difficulty. Latin, with 3 hours a week, is a constant love-hate relationship, but it's not the only subject to be feared. There are almost 10 hours a week dedicated to scientific subjects. You won't be short of numbers and formulas. Perhaps the reason why people choose humanities programs after it is because they've had enough. You should know that our high school currently holds the title of the best traditional scientific high school in Italy. But I should remain humble. I've talked enough. Let me introduce you to Riccardo. Let's go find him. I'm using my Latin explanation.
So many stars.
Okay, I'm ready to tell you everything about my course, Scienze Applicate. This course focuses a lot on scientific and technological culture. It has a particular reference to chemical, physical, mathematical, and biological computer sciences and their application. The course leads the students to know the role of technology as an everyday science, and which is why we often go to the computer laboratory and the science laboratory. However, don't think that we only study scientific subjects. We have 4 hours of Italian a week, 2 hours of history, and 2 hours of art. And by the 3rd year, we own the study of philosophy. Certainly, we cannot neglect the study of English language that goes with us 3 hours a week for all 5 years. But fortunately, however, they spare us Latin at least. After high school, most of the people from this course choose to study engineering or something like medicine, chemistry, or biology. That said, I must go back to my class. Goodbye!
Before going to the second building, the artistic side, I'd like to show you a gem of our school, the chemistry lab. Here students replicate important experiments that physicists and chemists have created to discover the basics of modern technologies. Alright, I've had enough. Let's go to the second building, the artistic side. I'll grab my bike, we'll meet in Credano Street. So here we are in Credano Street. Welcome to Credano Street, actually. So, the school was named after Pierluigi Nervi, an Italian engineer who designed some of the most important buildings of our own territory. And Gaudenzio Ferrari. Is that right? Isn't it? And he was a painter and sculptor, and in fact he sculpted and painted some of the most breathtaking chapels in our valley. Now please do follow me inside as I explain how the situation works in here. So, students for the first 2 years attend the same classes in order to have a general idea of how the school works. But the 3rd year onward, they have to choose among 3 different classes: the architecture class, the figurative arts class, and the graphic arts class. Now, let's get inside, but buckle up. Things are starting to get crazy. Excuse me, where can I find the architecture class?
It's just around that corner.
Cheers!
Welcome to the art department of our high school. I'll present the figurative arts course, the coolest one in the building. In our path, we learn about many art languages and forms of expression. We learn to understand and criticize many of them. and we aim to master some from a technical standpoint. Sculpture and painting are our strengths. We attend both for 6 hours a week. I personally love that we have so much time to express ourselves and create something from scratch. I'm not really into math and physics, by the way. Luckily, we attend them only for 2 hours, which is more than enough. After high school, students choose between a vast amount of universities, except maths and related ones, of course. The most popular ones are visual arts, photography, and videography. Now, if you'd like to excuse me, I have to search for Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex Indrazi, and I'm here to present the graphic design program. In our program, the weekly course load is around 34-35 hours, with 12 dedicated to drawing, painting, and graphic design. We also have theoretical courses such as art history, computer science, and mathematics. This course of study offers the opportunity to develop their artistic and technical skills, deepen the historical and theoretical knowledge of the world of art and design, as well as acquire highly sought-after skills, which will lead to job opportunities unlike those figurative arts. There are various job or post-diploma study prospects. We can continue our academic studies with a bachelor or master degree in artistic disciplines such as graphic design or visual communication, or start working immediately in design studios, advertising agencies, or companies that produce visual content. We will spend a lot of time at the computer, but don't worry, we will take care of our posture and eyesight. We may not be perfect like those architecture students, but I'll leave the word to one of them. Let's go visit Piero.
Empty classroom. Closed classroom. Oh, excuse me. Do you know where I can get to the architecture classroom?
What are you doing here? I'm trying to focus on my work.
Yes, but I've been looking for the fabulous architecture classroom.
You're bothering me.
Please, can you help me? I'm
Yeah,
desperate.
okay. I guess I should take a break and help you to find the class. It's difficult to find this class, so follow me.
Thank you so much. You literally saved my day.
Here I am to introduce you to the architecture course, the best of the artistic high school. In our course 2, the workload is of 34 to 35 weekly hours of lessons, which include subjects as technical drawing, architectural design, urban planning, and history of art. These subjects are at the center of the formation of an architect, developing the artistic and technical skills necessary for the design and constructions of buildings. During our studies, we learn how to use advanced tools and technologies for computer-aided designs, as well as working with traditional materials and techniques. In this way, we acquire a complete and versatile formation that allows us to have solid foundation. After graduation, most of us choose to continue our studies and become fully fledged architects. But for the lazy ones, there's always the possibility of starting to work as assistants, and that's about it.
Finally, here you are. Hold on a minute. That's my bike. It gets stolen.